Hi everybody. Today we are going to discuss about the programming concepts in embedded programming by using C++. Because embedded programming is very important one for executing the things. It will be very useful. So in the C++ and we are in the embedded C++ are enabled in the year of 1990s. It will develop in 1990s and it will be very useful to the young engineers, and it will be advanced technology, advanced language for embedded C++. And embedded engineers use embedded C++ in a lot, and it will be various applications they can use. Difference between what is C++ and embedded C. The embedded engineers developed embedded C++. The embedded systems also the 4 KB of RAM and the memory and the microcontroller processor. The language tried to C++ concept by removing the features that increase the memory required, reduce the processor effect efficiency. That is the main advantage of the difference between C and C++. And the features of embedded C++, it's EC plus, that's embedded C++. EC++ is a dialect of C++ programming language for embedded system mainly. It was defined by the industry group led by major Japanese central processing unit, that is CPU, Japanese central processing unit manufacturers, and including NEC, Hitachi, and Fujitsu and Toshiba are using the shortcoming for the C++. Those who are Jain in embedded applications, they can use many application embedded system like Hitachi, Toshiba, Fujitsu, and etc. They can use for this embedded C++. That's EC++. And C++ was well embedded programming because it sits close to system hardware. C++ have pretty much everything, and the C does very much more that can be array of higher level languages in future, including object-oriented programming and types of safeguards to help improve unblastment of memory access in C++ programming in embedded systems. Main advantages in that easy to use and portability, standard reliability, standard stability, gateway languages, and the support, and good for UGI, that is user interface connection will be very useful, and the standard library you can able to do the projects and embedded based applications. It will be very useful, and it will be support for all the applications and all the hardware interfaces. Mainly is the main major advantage of embedded C++ programming. And even though having more advantages, having some disadvantages, that is hard to learn because it is embedded C++. It will be very difficult compared with the Python and all programming language. It will be very difficult to learn, and also it is a code based obstacles. So suppose having the code knowledge, the people only can develop the new applications and all. So it will be very somewhat, it will be obstacles available, and it's a potential performance issues. The lot of potential people are not available in the particular area in the C++. That is also very disadvantages, and memory management challenges are somewhat difficult comparably other platforms. It will be somewhat disadvantages comparably other some social applications, because it is somewhat difficult. Coding language is needed for the developing a new program and new applications, so it will be somewhat difficult. That's the main disadvantages. And five basic concept in C++ C++ variables, and variables are backbone of any programming languages mainly, because based on the variables only we can use the programming language. And the variable memory and merely and store some information for later use, and you can use retrieve and these values or data performing the word that describes that information. And once declared, they define, they make a use as a many times within the scope of the time declared time period. And C++ control programming mainly used to the structures which program runs and close to the compiler from the top button, and they form the most left and right button. This is the code flow. And when the code is being from the top down, top to bottom, it may be considered as a needs to make a decision, and based on the decision the program jump into different part of code. Because we are using like a full statement, we can use, it will jump to the special application oriented. So this is the main concepts of C++, five basic concepts of C++ programming. And also the C++ data structure is a list of Guru 99. It will be the example, and it will be available for learning platform. We can able to do and understand the process and how to write and how to learn, and a lot of courses and register the different courses available by the embedded C++ programming. and some special application. The Guru 99 is very useful to the learners for the beginners, and it will be very helpful to for them. And also C++ syntax we can use underscore and provide the dots, and also period between the syntax we can able to use and symbols and etc. It's all the basic programming and the syntax for the errors. And also we developed the new environment integrated into many tools. Mostly crucial tools are considered by many IDEs and thousands of millions of different tools we can use across the languages. It will be difficult to use and it will be very useful. And if I basic thing, it will be very concept and it will be understanding one, very useful one. Thank you.